Is the traditional music video irrelevant? Let's get into it. When I released Charisma, Shameless plug, CD, t-shirt, there was a lot of things that I wanted to go along with Charisma other than just a collection of songs. This album was super important to me. I started with 50 something demos, and it was a statement, and I wanted that statement to be bigger than just a collection of songs, bigger than just the story of the music. It's in the artwork. The artwork is amazing. My tattoo artist actually did the cover artwork, and every song title is kind of alluded to in the artwork on the cover. So I feel like it was a disservice to only release playthroughs. My goal is to make a music video for each song as time and budget constraints will allow. There were 3 videos so far. First video that we filmed was Free Range Chicken, and good friend called Mr. Farmer. He has a lovely muscle car collection ranging from an old C2 67 vet, and he's got a collection of high wing Plymouths, Roadrunners, you know, the Daytona things. He's got GTOs and Camaros and all kinds of fun cars. I'm a big car guy, and I asked if I could use his garage and film the music video with the cars around us, like Fast and Furious kind of style, you know. So we put lights underneath, and they're almost like characters in the music video itself. It was a blast. We had a great time, and I led with that one because I wanted to own the fact that we were making a music video in mime. So a couple of times in the music video, everybody's playing the wrong instruments. Like Jim Riley's there and he's playing guitar, and Ben Eller's playing keyboards. And it's like, we own it. And then there's a couple of shots where we're just air playing the guitar, and like there's no instruments in our hands. I thought it was a great way to lead the idea of music videos and miming. The second music video I did was for the Alice in Chains cover, Rooster. This song was interesting that it made it on the record. It's one of my favorite melodies of all time. It's one of my favorite songs ever, and definitely from that era. And it got kind of reimagined into a Hendrixy, Jeff Becky, Strat approach to their song, to Rooster as an instrumental. Really inspired by guys like Jeff Beck, and you know, he would take vocal tunes and make them guitar instrumentals. So that's what I wanted to do by using Rooster as a platform. However, when it came time to decide about the story and what that music video was going to look like, obviously that's lyrically a really heavy song, and that's Jerry Cantrell's story to tell. So I didn't want it to be disrespectful. So when I made the music video, we decided to go over to Arc Studios in Nashville. This is a famous music video house where they, you know, Kane Brown or Kelsey Ballerini or any of these big artists will go over there and film. And they have the access to these giant screens, kind of like what Mandalorian, the Star Wars thing, was filmed on. So the things behind me is not green screen. That's actually being done real time, like 8K. Like it's crazy. So like the balcony scenes, and then all of the historic footage from the 60s that's being projected on, all of that was like practical effects. So like Kennedy and the Kennedy assassination, all that stuff being reflected in my aviators in the video. The story of that was basically me strumming the acoustic, watching all of the events from the 60s, and then there's the version of me that's on stage wearing the suit and the scarf and the hat and the shades, like the artist version of me, if you will. And so I wanted that kind of dichotomy happening with everything good and bad that encompassed the 60s happened, with Rooster being the soundtrack behind that. An interesting one came from my time at Sweetwater, one of my mini trips up there, and we were filming something and they needed an intro to a video. So instead of just playing some licks like we all tend to do, I was like, well, let me play one of my new songs. I'll play 30 seconds of it. I was feeling the tune and kind of had a good vibe going. The tone sounded incredible. It's my kind of sound. It was my SL68, and things were just really lined up and nobody yelled cut. So I played a full one take version of Shoot the Sun Down, the opening track. And it came out really, really good. There was a lot of energy in it and a lot of vibe and magic. That ended up being a playthrough that was super unintentional. I got done. I was like, nobody yelled cut. And everybody in the room was like, dude, we didn't want to stop it. It was cool. So I ended up with this accidental situation that ended up being a sort of music video in and of itself. Now I say sort of music video because There's no miming. It's a playthrough. There's a difference to me between actually playing and filming a performance and then making a music video, which is where I'm headed in the conversation. So filming the moment was really awesome. We had a magic moment that we captured. And then we went to film the other stuff with Sweetwater. That was a happy accident. What wasn't a happy accident was the intent to make music videos to go along with songs on the record. Video number 3, shout out to JJ on this one, was the first music video that I've ever done that doesn't have any people in it. It was stop motion animated video to the song Master Gracey's Manor. Now, some of you theme park junkies like myself, fellow theme park junkies, you're going to recognize that title as it is a tip of the hat to the Haunted Mansion attraction at Disney World. My family went to Disney a lot as a kid, and it would be like our one big vacation. We would go for a few days, and that was always one of my favorite rides. I love the music from that attraction. Always stayed with me my whole life, and I'm a big Danny Elfman fan and Hans Zimmer and film score, and so the song was my homage to that style of music, that kind of thing, with, you know, some high octane shred stuff thrown in for good measure. So the music video, I wanted it to have that like Nightmare Before Christmas, jerky, awkward paper mache stop motion animation thing, but not really. So I, you know, Andy Jeffers and his brother JJ helped team up to make this thing spectacular. Now there's way more names and way more people involved. There's the full list of credits on the music video itself. And the reason I'm telling you about these 3 videos is because we just won some Telly Awards. So what are the Telly Awards? The Telly Awards is the premier award. It's kind of honoring video and television across all kinds of screens. Established in '79, Telly Awards receives over 12,000 entries from 50 states and 5 continents. Entrants are judged by the Telly Awards Judging Council, an industry body of over 200 experts, including advertising agencies, production company, major television networks, reflective of the multi-screen industry. This year was over 13,000 entries. And there's all kinds of past winners that range from NASA, Microsoft, HBO, National Geographic, PBS Digital, Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. When I got this information from Andy and his team that we were just in the running and nominated, I was blown away. This was something that was more evergreen than just creating YouTube or Instagram content. Not saying that stuff doesn't live out there on the internet forever, but when you put an artistic step forward and you trying to make something bigger than just a clip of playing guitar, no matter how good or bad the guitar playing is, you're trying to do something bigger and have a bigger vision. Just to be nominated was really, I was blown away. It hit me out of nowhere. Then I received this information. I'm going to put this screen up here. This information came from Andy one day, and I got an email. He's like, check your email. And I was really, really humbled and honored when I got the information that Master Gracey won a gold Telly Award, 3 bronze Telly Awards, 3 silvers. Rooster won 3 bronze awards. Free Range Chicken won 2 silvers and a bronze. So yes, this is a humble brag, I guess you could say, for myself. But more importantly, this is an accolade that I can share with a lot of talented people that worked on these music videos, and they really poured their hearts into them. We all did. We wanted to make something special and something that was, like I said, evergreen beyond just teaching you how to play a pentatonic lick, right? And some of the stuff that I do on the channel. This is where my heart is, and my heart is in the artistic statement. My heart has been playing live music and what it means to be an artist. I'll tell you all of that because that's the segue. It's like, are music videos dead? No, I don't believe they are. I believe that if you ask the general public about Morgan Wallen or Ghost or Sleep Token, whoever it may be in any genre, it's the thing that I think the general public sees that differentiates someone who is on their way to be an artist or they're on their journey to be an artist. It's a bit of a milestone. I'm not saying that a music video makes you good or bad. I'm not saying that. But it definitely puts you into a different realm of professionalism. Can you imagine if Lainey Wilson releases a new song and she doesn't have a music video to go with it? Like, that's not even something that enters your mind, right? Of course she's going to have some kind of music video that goes with it, and whether it be a live bunch of shots from a concert tour, if it's her on a storyboard concept or whatever. Even Neural DSP recently did a music video that had Corey Wong, Jack Gardner, and Henrik Linder from Dirty Loops. He's a bass player for Dirty Loops. Insane. And obviously they're not playing, they're miming, but they're on the streets and they're in the Alps and all this cool stuff. It's a music video. Why do they feel the need to make that video if it's not important? And I think that right there, it's a great lens to kind of look at this through. No pun intended. But when you think about making a music video, it costs a ton of money. It takes a lot of manpower, and you've got, it takes a lot of effort. But I think the juice is worth the squeeze. I think they're absolutely as important as they ever were, maybe even more so now, because that's the thing that cuts through the white noise. Everybody's making content. Everybody has access to a camera and video editing software by just having a smartphone. Like now everyone can make videos. So what cuts through the white noise with a company like Neural DSP? What cuts through the white noise if you're an artist like me who has albums, but you also do sessions and road touring work and all these things? What cuts through the white noise? Like I make videos all day, every day. I need something special when an album comes out. So a music video is my biggest bullet, right? It's my biggest thing that's going to cut through all the noise of the internet. We're not done yet. We're going to make more music videos. And as always, I'm going to be making more content like this on YouTube and just giving my opinion. This isn't something where I'm just playing. It's like I feel like there's plenty of footage of me playing. I want to do more videos like this. This is my thoughts on music videos. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out this week. If you want some sick merch like this Charisma shirt with my sheriff on the cover, or if you want a signed copy of the album, you want backing tracks, downloadable tablatures so you can play along, or tone packs, all of that is available at andywoodmusic.com. Yes, this is shameless self-promotion, and I'm not above it. I hope you go over to andywoodmusic.com and get yourself some goodies.